Don't hit that button. I should probably. Oh, hello there, everybody. Trying to sabotage the stream before it starts.
You know what time it is. It's Shayy season.
Hell yeah, it's Undertale time.
So, Shayy, plane is yours. Don't crash it into the waterfall.
Oh, hello there, everybody.
Alright, you know what time it is. It's Shayy season.
Hell yeah, it's Undertale time.
So, Shayy, plane is yours. Don't crash it into the waterfall.
Live split. Pixel. Alright, so hello everybody. My name is Shayy, and it's gonna be Undertale True Pacifist, and a little special thing at the end. So the first and most important thing is what I decide to name the character, and you know, it's a pretty important choice to make. I think this one's pretty good, so time starts right here, so in 3, 2, 1, gopher. So for those of you who haven't seen Undertale before, this is True Pacifist, the most complete category of the game. We're going to be running through top to bottom, basically the entire package. This route requires that you finish the game with the True Pacifist ending, which means fighting Asriel and seeing the credits. So, for the first about 20 minutes of the run, actually more like 25 minutes because we're playing True Pacifist, we're just gonna walk around and mash text boxes really fast, which I do by clicking the buttons at a reasonably fast pace. It's a skill that you just get good at. We're gonna talk to the dummy there. That's the fastest thing we can do, and we're just gonna make our way through the ruins at a breakneck speeds, unheard of by any other gamer. The game is squished a little bit. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, we have a donation incentive bid war for hugging the goat. So if you want to see me hug Asriel and waste 20 seconds of precious time, then donate away. But if you're a true fanatic like me and don't want to waste those 21 seconds of precious frames, then go ahead and vote the other way. So walking through ruins, there's actually quite a bit of RNG here. Every single one of these rooms can have an encounter in it. This one's guaranteed to have one, but those last two could have, but didn't, which is good. Good for me. Here we're going to get an encounter, and it's a Whimsun, which is good for us, because that spares faster. With Frog, you can't insta-spare, which means you have to run away and watch the running away animation, which is about 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds. That's also the encounter we wanted there, is the triple mold, which lets us spare it immediately, as opposed to having to flee. So far, so good. The main difference in terms of this and the 80% route, there aren't that many differences, but there are just a couple things we do along the way. We're going to pick up the pie, which is the first really big difference. I accidentally flirted with Maps of Luke. That's not what I meant to do. It's okay. We're going to cheat on him later with 3 different people. Sorry, bud. But yeah, the first major difference between any percent and true pacifist is that we grab the pie. We're also gonna, of course, we can't kill anybody. We're also going to date Papyrus. We're gonna date Undyne and Alphys and explore the True Lab and fight Asriel and all that good stuff. Other than that, though, it's pretty much just an expanded version of any percent. It's like any percent plus. We escape. Huzzah. So yeah, again, the first difference here is going to come up right here. We're going to grab the pie. Not only because it makes Asgore easier to compensate for the fact that we don't murder Vulcan, it also saves 3 turns on the final boss. Boys, are we streaming in 4:3 now? Probably. So, one of the weirdest things about having the pie is that we have to account for the pie being in our menu at all times, which affects things. So, you'll see when I get this node in and have the box, which is the only way to sort our menu, I'm going to go ahead and do that in order to put the pie not in slot 1, because putting pie in slot 1 is dangerous and a little bit spooky, to be honest. If you put pie in slot 1, there's a very accidental chance you'll just hit C by complete mistake and use it. And if you use the pie, well, it's not good. So here we have Toriel, the greatest instance of RNG, and ironically also the last instance of RNG in the run. You saw that hand attack that I intentionally ran into? We want as many of those right there as possible, because running into that skips the entire attack. Alright, sweet. Thanks, Toriel. Thanks for being a team player for once. And once you're at 3 HP, any attack will cancel. So, sweet. Yeah, you better run. Yeah, that's the ruins. Probably the most boring part of the speedrun. This is a game that 100% gets better and better as it goes along in terms of the speed game. Like, this is pretty boring, but then compared to Hotland, we're going to be jumping around, teleporting left, right, using vents to launch ourselves, doing all sorts of extraneous activities. Here's our good friend Flowey. Gonna laugh at us, taunt us. He's a mean old dude. We don't like mean old dudes here.
Hey Shayy, is this a good time to read off a dono?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, we got a $1 donation from Ness saying, "My dad said everyone did good and y'all deserve applause. Just a reminder that only $2 gets you entered for prizes, so definitely get on that. If you're wondering what prizes there are, there's a 3-sub giveaway to your channel. There's Mega Man Perlers, there's Gears of War 4, Quantum Break, both for the Xbox One, Aura, Legacy, and the Corin Orden, and Rockman 7 reproduction cartridge. $2 and you can get entered in one of those. Or $5 and you can get even more. Okay, back to Shayy season.
Donate. Did you say that it was a $1 donation from Ness?
Yes, it was a $1 dono from Ness.
Whoa. That's really weird, because Ness, he's right there in the game. He's walking up on me right now. I can't believe he's watching this run. So I hope you like keyboard ASMR, because welcome to Undertale. This is how we do it down in the south. Your comedy is bone dry. Wow, I can't believe that somebody just followed my Twitch channel and I forgot again to disable alerts. I'm so good at this. Alright, so I'm going to talk to that save point to heal, and I'm also going to resort out my menu there. You notice I put the pie in first and then took everything out, so now pie is in slot 2 instead of slot 1. Makes things easier having stick in slot 1, and also just not having any risk of accidentally using the pie. Sometimes, some runners actually put the pie in the box, specifically not to use it. That's definitely very, that's respectable. So instance number 1 of us using the stick is right here. We use the stick on all the dog enemies in order to instantly pacify them. Because, why wouldn't you want to do that? I don't have it up because it wouldn't be on the restream, and also I don't want to waste the computer power to run the tracker. But yeah, I usually end runs at about like, I don't know, 60k inputs. I ended an all major endings run at 500,000 one time, which was pretty neat. Hey, we'll do that next year. But, so right here, we have the memeiest strat in the entire game, which I promised somebody I would go for, so we're gonna do it. If this works, if this works, I swear. Ah, okay. Oh well. It was worth going for it. So that's a little meme strat there to skip dog marriage. It's a complete joke strat that requires you to get ridiculous RNG. It's just not worth it ever to go for. It's a 1 in 50 chance that you actually get it, but it does save time. School? So speaking of bad meme strats, here's another one right here that I'm gonna attempt. Okay, never mind. Dang, I'm just not up to verse with my meme strats. So we're really stupid and we don't understand the puzzle because it's faster. So just like real life, not understanding things lets you move faster. That's probably explains the GPA most sports players. Appa. So here's an ice puzzle skip right here. Boom, easy. So by sliding in at that particular angle, you touch the switch and continue to move because you're actually able to move off the corner of that switch. It doesn't lock you in place. And you'll be able to just slide across the collision. The collision activates immediately, but there's an animation of the bridge coming out that you complete the skip. It's pretty neat. So here is Greater Dog, who we're gonna stick, and he gave us the fast attack, which is good. Can I get a thank Mr. Dog in chat? Gaming. Alright, so, this split is the split where we're gonna date Papyrus, but not yet. We're gonna do it after we fight him. So, this is just how it works in real life. You know, you go up to somebody, and you fight them and lose to them 3 times. You let them beat you 3 times, and then you date them. That's how Mafia works. Something like that. I've been told. Alright, so, what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna use the stick on Papyrus, and the reason we use the stick on Papyrus instead of, like, acting is because the stick is the fastest thing. It's very easily accessible, and it stalls him. It doesn't progress the battle. By sparing him, you start progressing the battle, and you have to do his blue attack and, you know, all that jazz, and we don't like that. Spoil a jape. Look, that jape is dead. I've done that for every marathon run of Undertale ever. That the jape is so 2018. Everybody knows that Papyrus is literally unbeatable in this run, so we have to lose to him 3 times. After all, he is impossible to beat. Everybody's aware of this by now. You know, Snape kills Dumbledore. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's father. Papyrus is impossible to beat. And the reader was actually gay all along. Those are the main twists that you could have never seen coming. When do you want me to close the Hug War? I'd say probably on Asriel's last phase. We've got plenty of time until then. We've got a whole nother hour! So now Papyrus is gonna, you know, attack us again, and we're gonna die to him again. Chloe is Asriel, yeah. Unfortunate. Guys, can you believe this game will be turning 5 in 2020? This game turns 4 this year. So, you know, not only, if you donate to this marathon, not only do you get to go in for cool swag and cool prizes, and not only do you get to decide the fate of the world by whether or not I hug a bunch of pixels in a video game, but you also get to help out kids. Who doesn't want to help the children? Donate now, or else I will come to your house and stare at you disapprovingly. Come on, you can spare $1. Unless you can't. In that case, I respect that. Anyway, we're gonna date Papyrus now. So Papyrus, he's a pretty cool guy. He's gonna show us the secret location. Whoa, we were just here. No way. We're gonna go straight to his room. We don't have time for this other stuff. And we're just gonna hop right in. So if I mash C, you can actually see the overlay immediately instead of having to wait for Papyrus to tell you. You get such things as an actual up-to-date time of day thing. You get the egg from Deltarune. You know, reel it in meter. That's pretty important. So here, we're gonna inspect Papyrus's jaw. And we're gonna skip the spaghetti. That's called spaghetti skip. The most important strat in Undertale speedrunning. It's spaghetti skip. If you eat his spaghetti, you get unskippable text, and that's bad because you can't mash it. But by, you know, nailing the nasty spaghetti skip. And we're just gonna get the heck out of here. We're also gonna swag walk. What? Woohoo! Swag! Alright, so come up to Waterfall is where the speedrun actually becomes interesting. So for those of you who've never seen an Undertale speedrun before, there's a certain item called it's called the Punch God, and basically what the Punch God does is it allows you to wrong warp, and then also skip all the cutscenes. That's pretty cool and pretty neat. Oh yeah, and after this run, you get to watch me suffer by fighting an army of invincible entities with nothing but a stick and bandage. We're gonna be fighting, let's see, Papyrus. We're gonna be fighting Muffet. We're gonna be fighting Undyne, Asgore, and Ness. The guy himself. So we're gonna first say hi to everybody's favorite little monster. Look at him, Miss Oshawa! And we're gonna get out of here. Good, thank you for the good luck, Mr. Evans fight. Donate to not hug. We don't want to hug him. He smells. He doesn't deserve forgiveness. Oh, TGH hosted. I'm not even sure if he knows. Not even aware that I'm here. The most powerful gamer of all time is in your presence. Alright, so we're gonna actually be getting the punch card this time. It's a mystical artifact that allows you to warp through space and time. It's pretty neat. So here it is. You're right, I don't know. Hello, TGH. He doesn't know, Pepe Lamau. So this is what the punch card lets us do. Pretty cool. Basically, the way it works is that it's not programmed properly, and it allows you one frame of interaction with anything in between you using it from the menu and it popping up on screen. This is and closing the punch card gives you your movement back regardless of the current state of the game, which gives it the unique property of allowing you to use it on a cutscene trigger, the cutscene start, and then you close it in order to get your menu, or I'm sorry, get your movement back. So, example right here. Never mind, actually. Forget I said anything. I'm very good at the video game, guys. I mean, I did this all intentionally. Can I get some TGH Onion HD in the chat, please? So, for instance, I can overflow text like this. I can wrong warp like that. And, okay. Now, I'm actually going to show off what the punch card does. I swear, guys. Later, loser. I got places to be. So, one time, by holding up and down in this room, we move at double speed. For some strange reason. It's a strange property of 1 pixel wide rooms. And here, we're just going to overflow Monster Kid with a punch card, and see ya. You cheated not only the game, but yourself. You didn't grow, you didn't improve, etc., etc. And we're going to skip over the initiation of spears here. Now, funny enough, I have my menu right now, but as soon as the actual thing begins and Undyne starts chasing us, we're going to lose our menu right now. Now I no longer have my menu. This would normally suck because we couldn't use the punch card, but it doesn't matter because the only cutscene we have until we get our menu back is actually one that's required for progression and that you can't skip regardless. So it's a win-win. What's world record like these days? 126.16 by some fellow named Shayy. Oh, are we talking about what? I'm good at the video game. Why wall humping works? The reason that works is just a quirk of the game. Up takes priority over down, and left takes priority over right. So if I was to hold down all 4 buttons, you'd notice I would go up left. But the game lets you move down for 1 frame when you're against the wall, and then immediately is like, oh, takes priority, and so it tries to move you back up. Excuse me, sir. There we go. I needed to get that sense of pride, sense of urgency. Oh, the 1 pixel room double speed. Oh, I have no idea how that works. Meme. So we can't skip Mad Dummy because Toby decided to be a mean guy and put 2 invisible walls. Invisible walls are the bane of our existence, and thankfully they don't really exist beyond this point in any capacity that matters. It's a thing that has to be switched on and off for any specific cutscene trigger, and it's funny that the majority of ones before the punch card have them turned on, so there are invisible walls, but it doesn't matter because we can't get the punch card. So, I guess sometime through development, probably around Waterfall, Toby was like, wait, why am I enabling invisible walls on these? That's stupid and a waste of time, which it is. It is a complete waste of time. These should not be programmed into the game. You can really tell Toby kind of scrapped together some coding knowledge. Because these invisible walls that exist, they have no reason to. Actually wasted effort. Oh yeah, make sure you click that link and hit that big subscribe button. But, you know, that's beyond the point. So, you noticed I beat Mad Dummy in 5 turns. It's the fastest we can do it. And these rockets here, I don't actually have to hit Mad Dummy with them, because now the fight is just like any other. It just goes on sequence. He no longer has an HP. I mean, technically he still has his HP, but it's irrelevant. You want to hear the sub notification? Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Because you didn't turn your note off. Shut up, Manix. Who's running here? Not you. Alright, I'm losing a little bit of time to Sir Onion Sands, but it's fine. This can still world record. Clap. So right here, I'm going to do a little trick. And actually wrong warp using the end of the Napstabloot cutscene. I don't know when that was found, but it's stupid. So, we're coming up to one of the harder tricks in the game. It's called, the One Dine. Coined by the man, the myth, the Pope himself. And, One Dine is hard. Probably the hardest punch card related trick in the game. I would say hardest trick, but Tazgor exists. You know me, the expert at 1 AM Undertale runs. Who else? So here's a little trick called Flower Flow. You might remember last year I opted not to do this. This year, we have a much better setup. Shoutouts to me for finding out about Punch Card Advance. And yes, I just did do that. I just did say shoutouts to me. Shoutouts to me. So, here we go. It's One Dine time. Let's see if we get it. Okay, so I'm basically the best Undertale player who's ever lived, to be completely honest with you. I'm basically just the best. That was pretty nasty. So, we're gonna challenge Undyne 4 times, which gets her attacks to go faster. I'm gonna take some hits here in order to be at 5 HP. For reasons you'll see in a moment. Setting up the most important skip in the game. So it's very paramount that we get this trick right here. Because if we don't, we'd have to watch this entire cutscene and water her and stuff. But since she never falls down, the flag is never set. I just golded the heck out of that split. Since she never touches the ground, the flag for her needing water is never actually set, and the game thinks we gave her water. It's pretty neat. It's also convenient as heck. So, big difference between neutral and true pacifist is right here, we're not going to kill Vulcan in cold blood. So, all you Vulcan sympathizers, rejoice. So, the reason I got to low HP, we'll see in a moment, and first we gotta get the pan, which I am going to equip. Nice. Alright, here's the reason we got the low HP. This is something like I like to call the Beowulf skip. Basically just skips the lasers completely by being at 1 HP and activating the emergency text. but also having the punch card open, you can move. And that allows you to skip that entire sequence. Unlike the previous fast cycle strats, which still requires you to wait around a little bit. If you're wondering why it's called Beowulf Skip, there's actually quite a bit of interesting lore. Some of you Celeste players might remember Hamlet Skip, which is actually called Double Bubble Skip. So the runner who found it called it Hamlet Skip because bubble bubble toil and trouble, and he was like, oh, let's call it Hamlet Skip. Except the problem is that's from Macbeth, not Hamlet. so I, finding this out, look over to Cookie Apocalypse at SGDQ and say the next skip I find is going to be called Beowulf Skip. And lo and behold, about 3 days later, I find out about that and say, hey, I found Beowulf Skip, boys. And that's how it happened. I'm not kidding. That is the full story behind the name. Just like how we call this guy Heat Rope instead of Pyrope because Snowy is dumb. So here we're going to do something very important, which is we're actually going to not pick up the phone, which is going to make Alfie's very upset. Hey, you, stop. No. Smile. Oh! Okay. I'm nuts. Whew. I honestly caught myself off guard. I didn't expect a one-buff for it. Holy mackerel. Wait, how did that save 10 seconds? What? Okay. So here we have, yeah, north-south puzzle skip. Performed with ease every time. Not even difficult. Here we're going to do a little strat I came up with, which is we're going to overflow the save point here and actually use the save point to wrong warp into the next room. That way I'm healed up. I don't have to do that, I just do it. In neutral, I have to, because I have to save at one point during the run. In True Pacifist, I'm going to save again in Judgment Hall, so that I have a place to load after Flowey that's further away. So I'm not going to mess this up. Good. Yay! The streamer did not mess up the skip. So yeah, you notice I've been backtracking after doing certain skips. Every time you skip something Metaton's involved in, the game puts you into a state where you can walk around but you can't use your menu, and we obviously need our menu to do all the skips. So it's just faster to go back and get your menu. The way you do that is by going into Waterfall and coming back out. That screen transition has a unique property of resetting that status. I believe Toby put that in there as like a leftover of the Undyne fight and just never really removed it. It's interesting that that transition does that, but it just does. So right now, no menu, and then as soon as I cross this bridge, menu.
Is now an okay time for a dono?
Go ahead.
We have a $10 dono from Evans Fight saying, good luck, Shayy and everyone. Thanks for the $10 dono.
Yeah, thanks, Evans Fight.
Donate to hug more goats, or not goats, yeah, goats.
Goats!
You can tell it's been a long weekend. Hug anyone for all I care right now.
So here I'm going to do a little wrong warp courtesy of Isaiah JH for showing me that one. So core is pretty crazy with the skips. Probably just be blasting through. So you might notice I opened the punch card again there. That's again a trick called punch card advance, whereby opening the punch card during a certain string of text boxes, you actually get the property of the next one, which lets us wrong warp without soft locking there. Something you're not normally able to do. That was pretty sick. Big snowy core. Oh. How does this even work? So we need to watch this cutscene here. Normally we'd skip this, but I actually have to watch it because this sets a certain flag in the game, the completion of this cutscene, which lets us do dates with alphies later. And that was pretty crazy. I am now 9 seconds ahead. Alright, so we have just a little bit more to go before Asgore. Shoot. Okay. The game is broken shit. The game has broken me. But honestly, running this game, pretty good idea. The poor keyboard. Hey now, this keyboard has lasted through a lot of abuse. Surprisingly, the keys I mash are the ones that have actually lasted. I've had to replace the arrow keys and control before anything else. The keyboard likes it. Ooh. You did go over estimate last year. That's because I fought Sans. Crap. No, in order to PB, I would have to 10 turn or better on Asgore, which probably isn't happening unless I am actually the best player ever. Oh no, the marathon finale went over estimate. Oh no! But you are fighting Sans. Yeah. But during the boss rush. Take a nice swig of my water. Oh no! What are we oh-knowing? Yeah, I hope you enjoy me blasting over. I thought Sans was only in Genocide. Yes, I'm going to, after the run, we're going to do a donation incentive, which was met, which is to fight 5 Yeah, 5 bosses. Wait, let me count. Yeah, 5 bosses. I'm a dweeb. 5 bosses with only the stick and bandage. Those 5 bosses are Pyrus, Muffet, Asgore, Sans, and Undying. The Undying. The other bosses aren't interesting because they're the exact same. And Muffet I'm only doing because poor Muffet gets no screen time in literally any of the runs for this game. The only category where Muffet's even in is a category extension for low percent. That's it. The only category she's in the entire game. Poor boss. At least Metaton debuts a lot in all major endings. So we're gonna skip Sans here because he's annoying and we don't like him. We're gonna flawlessly, flawlessly execute the Rambu combo. Wow, I am tied to the frame with my PB. Ooh, lad. You man, it was nice to meet you. Goodbye. Alright, so we're gonna immediately go into this fight and use the pie, which could be in slot 3, so if I'm smart. Yep, there it is. Alright, and now we're gonna attack. Good start. Oh, I'm already losing time to my PB. Because my PB had this magical thing called a good Asgore fight, which does not happen normally to me. Normally I'm pretty bad at Asgore. Because... Okay. Gonna stop whiffing the plan. Just easy, just don't miss. Forehead. Really? Okay, this is pretty embarrassing. Yikes. Oh my god! Okay, maybe I should have practiced Asgore. Alright, now he's dead. Jeez. Okay, that was pretty bad. Okay, so we're gonna fight on Asgore because we don't this doesn't actually get saved at all. Anything we do here, we're just gonna reload afterwards. Oh my god, I cannot believe there's a problem with my Microsoft account. Thank you, Windows, for letting me know that. Hee hee hee. So you finally get it in this world. Kill or be killed. Haha. Hee hee hee. Ho 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 ho. Look, it's Mike Wazowski. Like, that is not even subtle. That is literally Mike Wazowski. Alright, then. So, Some of you who've been following me for a while know I like to voice act this character, so here we go. Howdy. It's me, Flowey the Flower. I owe you a huge thanks. You really did a number on that old fool. Without you, I never could have gotten past him. But now, with your help, he's dead, and I've got the human souls. Boy, I've been empty for so long. It feels great to have a soul inside me again. Oh, you're feeling left out, aren't you? Well, that's just perfect. After all, I only have 6 souls. I still need one more. Before I become God. And then, with my newfound powers, monsters, humans, everyone, I'll show them all the real meaning of this world. Oh, and forget about escaping to your old save file. It's gone forever. But don't worry, your friend Flowey worked out a replacement for you. I'll save over your own death, so you can watch me tear you to bloody pieces, over and over and over. What? Do you really think you can stop me? You really are an idiot. Ooh, phew. Got a little lightheaded from that one. Alrighty. Hope you all enjoyed that. It's for the children. We like Fortnite. Alright, so this is auto-scroller, sorry, Photoshop Flowey. Basically Photoshop Flowey, who, by the way, I will no longer refer to as Photoshop Flowey, and will refer to as Omega Flowey, because that's what I've called him for years. This fight is basically, I mean, you can't really die. You can take so much abuse, and there's no way to speed it up, so it's basically just a long auto-scroller. Basically, as long as you just don't AFK, you win the game. Or as long as your name is not Geodasher36 on Twitch, you'll be fine. So it's worth noting that during these soul segments, you can't actually die. You can take as much hits as you want, but you'll just keep coming back for more. So the goal is, you know, instead of surviving, it's to get to the act button as fast as possible. Didn't you lose to Flowey once? Nope. Never died to Flowey. Not a singular time. Not even a casual. Not counting corruptions, because that's different. BBC has and Cookie has Lancefire. Actually, I think I'm the only Undertale runner who hasn't. But I did die to Mad Dummy, so my my dignity is down. So, for the 4th phase of this fight, there's a little bit of RNG. The act button can either come from the left or right, and there's no way to tell prior to as to what direction it's going to come out. So, there's usually something I like to do, which is to ask the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, do you think it will come from the left or the right? Vote carefully. Overwatch. I'll explain that. Ow spam is something we do in the last phase of Flowey, where everybody just spams OW. Ow. Because that's what Flowey is saying. So I'll let you guys know when to start that. Alright, we got 3 for left and 2 for right. Behind is not an answer. Ooh, pizza for free. The true neutral, the center vote. Alright, well, we're going right, boys. I'm sorry, we're going left. We got 3 for left, so. We got 5 for left. Yep, we're going left, boys. We are going left. Bam, ding, 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 Twitch chat gets it again, boys. Pog champion. Twitch chat never fails.
I don't remember who came up with owl spam. I think it was Rob Miro. I don't remember now.
It was a fat yawn, by the way. Oh, I was wondering why the chat wasn't it. Bro, it's in the title! It helps, feels bad, man. Alright, well, we only have one more phase of Flowey left, so on the last phase of Flowey, during the grand finale part, it is Undertale chat tradition to spam OW, ow, during the last phase. I will tell you when to begin and when to end, but go crazy. The mods won't ban you, I think. I will let you know when to start and when to stop. It's all for the children. One, two, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. I don't remember anything past that. Hee hee hee. Did you really think you could run away? Ladies and gentlemen, load your engines in 3, 2, 1, go! Ow. 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 Faster, chat! I need more energy, Twitch chat. Go faster. I believe in you. You can do it. I don't even want to be able to read the Twitch chat. Cease! Cease! Good job, chat. Pat yourselves on the back. That was pretty good. Hee did you really think you could defeat me? I am the god of this world, and you're hopeless, hopeless and alone. Golly, that's right, you're worthless friends. Can't save you now. Call for help. I dare you, cry into the darkness, mommy. Daddy, someone help, see what good it does you. But nobody came. Boy, what a shame. No one else is gonna get to see you die! Oh. Oh, crap. So, remember how we murdered Asdor earlier? Well, we're actually going to do the same thing to Flowey, because for some weird reason, the game does not check if you killed Flowey or not. It's considered its complete own separate flag, and the game doesn't factor that into True Pacifist. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it's faster to murder him, so we don't have to sit through the... You know, we don't have to sit through the lengthy cutscene. So, just going to do a quick little dance here to make fun of Fixie for not having a sub 1 yet. I'm sorry. And now we're going to reload our save file. And we're going to head back down.
Is now a good time for a dono real fast?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, we got a $5 dono from Cookies Emily stating, "What's up, guys? It's Sans Undertale here. You ready to hit with the fat whip and nay nay nay? Today we're going to be continuing on to episode 372 of our Minecraft Let's Play. Because today we're going to be hitting those creepers with the epic dab." I'll post it in chat, but thanks for the dono, Emily.
Nobody saw that. It didn't happen.
Thank you, Emily, for the donation, but... No! No! God dang it. Alright, just making sure the making sure this run doesn't get a 126. It's okay, I'm sabotaging myself. Squadala! Alright, we're gonna go date Undyne now. Oh my god, what is that copy pasta? Alright, so one of the coolest swag strats in the game. I want you guys to take a look at this. Woo! Input delay. So this is the part of the run where your arms fall off. It's the part I really enjoy. Oh, yeah, dude. Ugh. Oh, yeah, feel the burn, baby. Woo! Stir those noodles! Faster! Turn up the heat! Hotter! 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 And Wait a second. That might be too... And now we're gonna fight her. Bam, got him. Right in the schnoz. Oh. Man, my hands hurt. Good thing we're not even close to done yet. Squadala, we are off.
Yes, I wanted to go down on him. I mean, well, there we go. Yes, I wanted to go down on him. I mean, well.
Oh, you thought the mashing was
Yes,
over.
I
It
wanted
only
to go
gets
down on
worse,
him.
chat.
I mean, well, there we go.
So because we got a strange skip where the unskippable text is actually skippable for 1 frame, the music is just going to persist forever. Hope you guys like the dating start theme. It's pretty good. Faster, faster, Shayy, faster. Let's go. Oh! Whew. Oh man, my hands hurt. Jog boy. Sure. Well, considering it's about 30 presses per second, yeah. It is pretty insane, because I'm pretty insane. Squadala, we are off. Okay, it's time for True Lab. It's time for True Lab. Warning, warning. Elevator losing power. EM tether stability lost. Altitude dropping. You can see right there is where the actual screen transition happens. This is True Lab, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been through this area actually quite a while. I don't think since I did my last true pacifist run. Am I full HP? Yeah, I am. I saved. Okay, let's not die to astigmatism? What am I saying? Memory Head. That's this guy's name. Yeah, Memory Head. That's it. So we're gonna use our cell phone on him, which makes him able to be deciphered. A weird non-English language they were speaking before. And we're gonna refuse to join them. which is going to satiate them, because sometimes telling somebody no is the most powerful thing you can do. Being a good friend means you know when to say no. So we're going to examine this table here. It's sticky. I take a save just in case. Power room. Haven't been to this area since you've been to this area. Hell yeah. So we're gonna stop by quick to grab the yellow key from under the bed, which we need. Then we're gonna go up and we're gonna do endogeny skip. So endogeny skip works, well, you'll see. By interacting with this sign here and pressing the button at the same time, we get this sign here. And now we can move again, and goodbye. So we have to do that in order to activate the fans, but, you know. Yoink. Never explained what on earth is in that bathtub, by the way. Saying. And here's lemon bread. We're gonna hum, and then we're gonna flex on them with our humming skills. And then we're gonna unhug, because this is actually a fusion of Shyren, Moldbig, and Aaron. So we need to do the 3 spare actions that they like. It's a refrigerator. You know, I'm stupid. I was supposed to wrong warp into the whatever. It's been a while, okay? Haha. So we're gonna leave that key there for a moment. And we're actually going to use the key to wrong warp. So notice by passing behind these refrigerators, we move fast again, just like before. And I'm going to grab the key while wrong warping, and then I'm going to go up here, put the yellow key in. Going to take a safety save just in case I mess up Reaper Bird skip, which I shouldn't, but I might. So we're going to overflow these flowers here. And we're going to use this to skip the Reaper Bird initiation right here. See ya. Overflow, and see, this is why I took the safety save, chat. If I hadn't done that, then we would have had to fight Reaper Bird, and that's no bueno. Nobody likes fighting Reaper Bird. Let's try that again. There we go. And we skipped Reaper Bird. Also lost a little bit of time, but oh well. Here's an interesting little skip trick. So by overflowing this generator and holding this choicer here, choicers have an interesting property where if you overflow a choicer, it goes into the next set of dialogue. The thing is, since this is technically the last room in the game, if we overflow this, you'll notice this smell text. So the reason that actually happens is because this is loading the test debug mode text, which is battle text. It's a test for battle text. And that's why it's all black except for smell. And now, because we saved in Judgment Hall earlier, we have the ability to use this. Pretty cool. Wait, Sans isn't here. Why am I skipping Sans? My brain is not activated at the moment. It happens sometimes, okay? Hello, Asgore. I'm having difficulty. There we go. brain is not stimulated, I agree. Whoa, gamers, I cannot believe we just defeated Asgore in 0 turns. Greetings, it is I, Toriel, blah 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 blah. Do it! Do it! Do it! Ah. A tiny flower helped me. No! Alright, Sans, I see how it is. Alright, so when this evil guy here holds y'all hostage and threatens to destroy the world, you do nothing. You just sit there trapped. But when I threaten to destroy the world, you're all like, haha, gonna have a bad time. I see how it is, Sans. I see how it is. Also something, don't touch the child, etc., etc. Sir Halo references. I can't believe you're all so stupid. All of your souls are mine. Woo! Why is your papyrus voice between Pegasus and Joey Wheeler? Ooh, Yugi boy. Finally, I was so tired of being a flower. I can't do it. I can't do it. Howdy, meme. Are you there? It's me, your best friend. Aswheel the Weemoo. Alright, so first things first. Okay. Now that that's done. It's time for the final boss! Whoa! Yeah, I tried to do spare strats with no apron and then realized that I haven't fought Azrael in like months, so let's not do that. Whoa, I cannot believe it's Fixie's boyfriend. Live on the stream. Okay, I'm getting owned. Let's just let me focus and listen to the music. Oh no. Oh my god, I got sniped! Alright, well. That hasn't happened in a while. Good thing it doesn't matter, but still. Holy moly, that was unlucky. That star was so perfectly angled. That star, it was so flawlessly angled. Look at, dude, it curved. What the hell? This man's got my number. Holy crap, dude. I swear this man is curving bullets just to hit me. Who's playing? I am, Holiday. What's up? Mediator himself. Let's see if we can do a hypergoner. Oh, no. Ah, woo. Ah, oh, jeez. Easy. Alright, so after I finish this upcoming phase, or like, after I finish doing everybody's souls, I think that's when I'm going to cut the donation for Hugging Goat. Deltarune greater than Kingdom Hearts 3? They're completely separate games. Oh yeah, I love getting hit in the menu, dude. Thanks, video game. I already died once, so I don't have the animation, so it's faster. Pocket ears. Alright, looks like we're hugging then, boys. Cannot believe you, speedfunners. Alright, we're gonna listen to my favorite song in the game here. You can tell this isn't the real Papyrus, because the real Papyrus would instantly destroy us here. Alright, so this is why we got the pie, boys. By using the pie here, you actually skip 3 turns. Fun fact. And we're hugging the goat. Alright, boys, it looks like we are hugging the goat. Meme, do you know why I'm doing this? Because you're special, meme. You're the only one that understands me. See, that's relatable, Asriel. That's relatable. We got him, chat. The barrier was destroyed. Alright, chat. Here you go, everybody. There's your hug. And now it's all gonna get ruined by Undertale. Playing underneath Undertale, because I'm a dirty cheater. So this is a little trick. So after you finish this cutscene here, the game puts a save file in for you that has you saved at the save point over to the right. Right now, if I was to close up my game and reload, I'd be in True Lab, which is bad. So as soon as this cutscene ends, the game puts that file in. And now I can just close the game, open it, and I'm over here. And what the heck? Wait, I don't have the punch card, never mind. We'll do this. And we're out of there. Alright, so time is coming up on Toriel's final text box. And time. Well, that's it. Except, not really. Oh, the fun's only just beginning, chat. It's a 129.29. Here's the splits. I'm 30 seconds behind in Waterfall, 9 seconds ahead in Long Elevator, and then a minute and a half behind by Dates. This game's a weird one.